Hey everyone, it's Mickey Made It, and I'm excited to introduce you to Inspired by Dreams, my preppy streetwear brand. See, this line is all about blending the classic and the contemporary, bringing you stylish pieces that are unique as your dreams. So whether you're hitting the streets or just chilling out with your friends, our collection offers the perfect mix of sophistication and urban edge. Join us in redefining streetwear fashion and let your style be inspired by dreams. Check out our latest collection and become part of the dream today. Greetings, all my dreamers and dreamettes. It's your boy Mickey Fenty, aka Mickey Made It. If you're new to this channel, you know what to do to this channel. Subscribe right now. Also, if you want to support my brand, it's inspiredbydreams.shop. And we have everything. Black-owned business, just doing my thing. So you guys, if you want to support me, that's how you do it. Okay, today's episode, I wanted to give something special to all my subscribers out there because we're going through a lot of things in these times and we have a lot of people going through these mental health issues and they don't know how to resolve it. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to give you guys a little piece of me and just let you know how do I deal with, just people. I see a lot of people out there it's a lot of copycat and a lot of people supporting people around the things that you don't support, or just people just taking from your ideas and just adding it to their own because they have bigger followings and they think they're going to run off with your ideas and just run off with your soul. I have something for you guys and how I cope with it, and this is the easiest way, and this is how I wake up happy every morning so I don't have to think about all this nonsense that's going on out there. So when people see me and they see me smiling and there's things going on in the world and I'm so calm in this chaos, this is the reason why, and this is what I practice to unstress myself from social media. Okay, number one of the first things you have to do is set boundaries. Limit your time, set specific times of the day to check social media, use apps to monitor and limit your screen time. Also, you have to curate your feed, unfollow accounts that make you anxious and follow those that inspire or calm you. And this happens a lot. If I go through accounts and I see that, these people they're just putting out things that I don't really stand for, or maybe just even as other fashion designers coming up, you see a lot of people trying to duplicate stuff and they're not really in your best intention. I even block celebrities. I do not play that. If I see celebrities just not going in the same path or just not going for the things that I stand for, I'm blocking them.
It's genius.
I really don't have to follow you. It's a big world and we don't have to follow everybody.
Noise!
Okay, number 2, practice mindfulness. Mindful scrolling is one of the most important things. You have to be aware of how the content makes you feel. If something triggers you or your anxiety, take a break. So all you gotta do is just take a break. If you're scrolling down and you just see a lot of negative things going on in the news and things that might just upset you, just take a break. Watch something else that maybe can uplift you. Really easy. Also, mindful activities. Engage in mindful exercises like meditation, deep breathing, or yoga. Now, me personally, I'm into the exercising. I just started mine up, so if you guys want to see me do more of that, I can also do that on a separate video. But deep breathing, it controls your mind, and once you have a strong mindset, can't nobody infiltrate or tell you things that will upset you. The stronger your mind is, the better chances you have of absorbing the things that you see on a day-to-day basis that might not suit you. Number 3 is engaging in physical activity. Now, this is one of those things where I'm an introvert, so this is something that I still do amongst myself. So I exercise, doing my push-ups and sit-ups and just doing the regular calm exercise that's just getting my body right and getting the tension off of me. Once you loosen your tension, that's when your body feels better, and that's when your energy that you put out there can be way better than just not doing exercises. Exercises helps your energy and what you put out to the people. One of the most important things is creating a healthy routine. Check this out. Now, a balanced schedule includes time for hobbies, work, and relaxation. And you have to ensure you have a well-rounded daily routine. That's something that you have to do. Whether you're going to 9 to 5 after your work hour is over, or in between your work hour when you have time for yourself, you have to structure it and strategize just for your mental well-being. So you can go on through the day, as well as after your job is over, you can still carry on that good energy instead of taking on all the pain or just the anxiety that every job puts on people in these times. Now this is going to be trouble for a lot of content creators, trouble for a lot of people in these times, especially when the social media at a rapid rate and everybody just tuning in. You have to sleep well. You have to get some sleep. And to ensure you get enough sleep, poor sleep can increase anxiety and stress levels. So if you don't get enough sleep, that means that your stress levels and your anxiety can raise to the roof. So be mindful of that. And that's one thing I never skip out of. I thank God that I have the time to put in the extra time to get my sleep in, as well as, do what I do. Another great thing is connecting just offline, just with people outside of, social media. The face-to-face interaction is still needed in these times, and it's still, even though there's a lot of violence and things going on outside, it still helps you and your well-being. So that's something you don't want to lose connection of, just the face-to-face and speaking to people, whether you're in your community. Usually me, I speak with my neighbors and just people in my community that, see things for what I'm doing, and just see things that's on a, not, they don't have mental issues, that they just have an off perspective or anything. So that's another good one. Now this is a big one, the digital detox. Now, if you notice on my channel, I do my show on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I don't go through the whole week of just taking this intake, because on those days I might have to speak about subjects that might not be necessarily good to my well-being. So I want to have those break days in between so I can actually get my mind back and get that good energy back into me. See, when you consume all that bad energy, it becomes part of your life. So you have to know how to control your life when you're dealing in a business where you're trying to shed light on the things that's going on, and you're trying to improve people's well-being as you're saying it. That's the reason why my channel is structured the way it is. The things that I speak on and the things that I talk on, I always have some kind of solution video that can always back it. So just the breaks from social media, take regular breaks from social media, use weekends or specific days to disconnect completely. Now, alternative activities, engage in activities like reading, cooking, or arts and crafts during your digital detox. That's why I always tell you, my brand is also a passion project for myself. So when it comes to like hobbies and reading, I love reading, and arts and crafts, it kind of all falls into just fashion designing and just being a designer in general. So those are the things that I kind of went on, because that's the things that I really actually love doing, and I actually get to do it. Okay, so number 7 is seek professional help. Now this is one of the most important things, but it's something that if you're an introvert and you're not out there in society and trying to get yourself back out there, this is not one of the first things that you're possibly just gonna want to do. But it does help, and it is very detrimental for you going on through your journey and seeing things through a clear lens. Some people go for therapy, and now if social media anxiety becomes overwhelming, consider talking to a therapist. Now for me, I never had to take it that far as social media. Thank God I caught it. I kind of caught the whole social media, seeing how it was, being deceptive, and just seeing how it can affect people from early. So I started to, build myself from a while before. But some of these things, they're actually true, and they do help if you want to start from now and getting yourself on a better path. I would suggest therapy. Okay, and if you don't, and therapy, does everything out nowadays comes with a price tag, and so therapy doesn't always have to mean professionally going to a therapist. It's the things that you can, like good energy, good loving people around you that see you for being you, or you might find channels like us uplifting that gives you therapy to see things through a different lens. It's all therapy. This is something that I always talk about, and it's all about educating yourself. Now, this has been a back and forth. You see a lot of people on YouTube. Some people are uneducated, and they're finding this new way of education, and they're standing behind it like they actually know how to educate themselves. But one of the most dangerous things that people are doing in these times is educating themselves on things that's not true and things that won't be helpful to them in the future. So what I like to do is, being that I'm an educated person, I never dropped out of school. I have a few years in college, and what I do is I mix that with what I know from outside of school. I learned a lot of things after my school years, and a lot of things that's most likely going to be more important to you guys in these times are the things that I learned outside of school. So when it comes to educating yourself, you have to be very careful on the things that you want to learn and who you are learning it from. And the best thing I would say is pick up a book. They're the best thing. Books are the most, I would say, the most closest things in these times to the truth than actually somebody actually spilling it out to you. But if you're going to look for somebody telling you some information, the safest way to do is listen to them and then look it up for yourself after, read a book about it, and then educate yourself. The more you read, the intake, it'll stick to you, and you'll become a way more wiser person and have a better understanding. So educating yourself is one of the most important things to do on social media in these times. If you're going to make yourself useful, when you jump on social media, that's the best thing to do first. Educate yourself about what you're doing, the people that's in your field, and just the ins and outs and the loopholes that's in that field that you can maybe, you can bring to whatever you're doing. Like I was saying, just be skeptical about, the people you're getting your information from. So these are just some tips I wanted you guys to take with you, just to unstress yourself from this whole social media thing, because you have to realize out there, people are doing things for their own financial benefits. When you see somebody trying to educate you and you see them with a whole bunch of jewelry and things that just doesn't have anything to do with the message that they're putting out, or maybe they're trying to sell you something as they go along, or sell you some new products, kind of stay away from those people. Stay with the people that you feel from your heart that they're telling the truth and they're giving you their authentic self. So it's your boy, until next time, it's your boy Mickey Fenty, aka Mickey Made It. Please, all my dreamers out there, unstress yourself from social media. If you have to, just cut it off for a few days. Until next time, it's your boy, you already know.